Yo, what's going on? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. What's up? This is the return of Wild Arms, and this song is called Boomerang Flash, requested by Stephanie on PayPal. Really quick before I get started, I am currently right now playing this game right now. It's right here, cheap plug. And I'm about 8, 9 hours, maybe 10 hours in. I don't know. I'm somewhere in there. And normally, before I play a game, I check out all the songs beforehand, and I missed a couple, sorry. So I'm gonna just listen to these now. Hopefully I have not heard them in the game. I'm praying I have not yet. And there's a couple more, and including some from Alter Code, which I had no idea was like a remake, so I'm gonna have to check those out too, because it's the same game, I guess. Anyways, this is a kind of short one, so I might hear it again. But this song is called Boomerang Flash. I'm having a lot of fun with the game. It's really cool, and I'm recognizing a lot of leitmotifs from movies I used to watch as a kid. So, Boomerang Flash from Wild Arms. Let's go. I have not heard this. Ooh. Something to look forward to. Ooh. Castanets? Whoa. Castanets? I was not expecting that. And the shaker. Ooh. I love the rhythm changes. Way too short. Way too short. Let's go again. Let me just listen to it. Oh, it starts with a bell toll. I've become a big fan of Michiru Naruke quite a bit. She has a talent to her. I feel like there's a leitmotif here that I kind of recognize. I'll tell you when it is. That. Da-da-da-da-da. I feel like I've heard that before. Okay. So I've not heard that yet, thankfully, with something to look forward to. And you know what's funny is that so far from all the songs I've heard, both on this channel and in-game, that one sounds pretty unique to the game. And like it stands out quite a bit. The like chord stabs and the castanets, that's completely new. Also, the kind of synth voicing was totally new. And that, I don't know if it's a leitmotif or if I'm just imagining things, but I feel like I've heard that dun dun da 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 dun. I feel like I've heard that before. Maybe. I know for a fact the game uses the main theme as a recurring theme throughout the game in just different parts, which is great in Into the Wilderness. And to be totally honest with you, you're probably hearing it right now in the background. But so far, I've really latched onto a song in the game called Funeral March, and the reason I'm bringing that up is just because, it's for me, it's always very apparent when I'm going to have like a favorite really standout song, especially if I keep listening to it over and over and over. It could still be beaten by something else, and you never know. But as of right now, Funeral March is really strong. And I even took it upon myself to listen to the alter code version because no one requested it, and since I already heard it, I was like, okay, well, let's check out what this is about. And that was also pretty damn good. And I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't heard it, but if you've never heard the alter code version of Funeral March, perhaps do so. Now, what was I going to say? About this one, it's interesting because I had something I wanted to say at first, and now this one kind of changed my mind. What I originally was going to say is I really don't have any complaints with the game as I'm playing it right now. I think my only complaint that I said was like a lot of the enemies have like the same voices or battle cries. They sound like cats meowing. But I think I did say that I was a little, not disappointed, but the battle themes for like the boss themes are a little lackluster compared to like the town themes and like the world theme. Like they're okay, but they don't really pop as much as I thought they would. They're still good though. And then I see this one is a battle theme. I'm not sure if it's a boss. Hopefully I don't get spoiled because I'm just going to ignore these comments anyways until I'm done with the game. But I don't know if it's a boss or just like a significant like battle. But that didn't sound like anything. And at first I was like, oh, maybe it's a town theme because the town themes are a little more distinct in this game than the battle themes. But then this is the first instance I've heard of a battle theme really sticking out. So it just tells me that there's more to look forward to, which is great. Castanets, that was really, really cool. I think it's the fastest song I've heard from Wild Arms as far as tempo. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, it's pretty. It has a tense, very intense type of feel to it, but it still sounds. It's got this charm with this soundtrack. Remember, I play games because of their music, and I love the music from Wild Arms. Now, I will say one thing. This is just a side thing. I was under the impression, I just assumed, that the game would be like Western themed, which is not. Not to what I thought it was going to be. It's just the music has some Western style themes. But then when I started playing the game, obviously it's not like Western themed at all. But what's good about it, the soundtrack, is that there's a variety in it. It's not all just, what I originally thought it was. It has orchestral stuff. It has really nice stuff. Funeral March is not Western sounding at all, kind of. But there's a lot of variety, especially stuff like this, which is more prog. So the soundtrack is shaping up to be pretty strong in general, past what I originally thought it was, which was just the spaghetti Western sound that I love. So I'm at first I was like kind of bummed that it's like that, but now it's like, oh, there's more to it. So there's more to enjoy, especially with the castanets. That's a nice little addition that didn't really have to be there. The only other song I can think of with castanets at the exact moment is Vamos allá Flamenco from FF9. And I've grown this admiration for the composer Michiko Naruke. She's really good. A lot of the songs in this game, from what I've noticed so far, are pretty much earworms. And another thing is, because I just recently played this game, is Chrono Trigger. Some stuff reminds me of like Chrono Trigger a little bit. Like it has some of that kind of ambience and the low bass, synth bass. So it's nice, It's not what I expected, but still kind of in the realm of what I've been playing for the past year and a half, which is RPGs. But I'm having a good time with it. I can't wait to see what happens with it. I don't know what Boomerang Flash means. I don't want to know. Normally I would ask what does it mean, but I don't want to know. People are going to tell me anyways because, you know, it's the internet. But yeah, just as a side note, if you're still here, I'm going to pretty much ignore all this comment section until, you know, I'm done with it in like a couple weeks. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. And there's still more songs, so as soon as this one's over, I'm going to go listen to more because I left out a few. So, cheap plug again if you wanted to see the playthrough. Well, one is on Twitch live, and then the schedules and the VODs are right here. Jesse's VODs. Anyways, thank you, Stephanie, for the request, and thank you for watching. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. Thank you for everyone that's right here. This game is really cool. It's really fun, and I'm having a good time with it so far. And Boomerang Flash is good. See you all next time. Yeehaw.